We break down what happened when the suspect arrested appeared in court for the first time. Plus, mental health advocates are helping parents talk about the tragedy with their kids, why they say it's important to have difficult conversations. And Dr. Demetris Liggins officially retiring following a meeting with the FCPS school board. What this means for the start of the new school year. LEX News at noon starts now. A bicyclist has life-threatening injuries after an early morning crash. That's according to Lexington police. They say just after 5:30 this morning, the bicyclist and a vehicle collided on New Circle Road near Life Lane. An area of the road was closed for an investigation into what happened. There's no word on if the driver of the vehicle will face any criminal charges. 2 people and their 3 pet ferrets have been displaced after a fire started this morning on Lynn Road. That's just off Harrodsburg Road near Clays Mill. Lexington firefighters say they were called to a duplex around 3:30 this morning. They found flames coming from the crawl space under one unit. Thankfully, they were able to put out the fire before anyone was hurt. And we are getting a break from our active weather that's been hammering Kentucky for days. Meteorologist TG Shuck shows us what you can expect today. Hey, TG.
Hey, Annie, yeah, what a nice change of pace here in central and eastern Kentucky. Waking up this morning, I felt much better as you stepped outside, and we had a nice sunrise, a few little scattered clouds here and there, but pretty sharp from Cleve-Wheatley down in Taylor County. The biggest news, again, going through the day today will be high pressure, pretty comfortable temperatures, and again, some lower humidity levels overall. Checking out our futurecast going through the remainder of the afternoon, that area of high pressure building in. We'll see, I think, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Now, our futurecast heading into tomorrow, morning starts quiet, but it's trying to sneak a few showers in here by the end of the afternoon. I think the majority of these will be probably tomorrow night and getting into the day on Thursday. Dew points, great measure of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. Anything over 60, it gets a little muggy. It'll be low today and decent tomorrow. But as we head into Thursday, as that front moves in, you're going to feel those rise. But then we do get a bit of a break rolling into Friday. So a bit of an up and down in that regard, but nothing like what we had last weekend. Checking out your afternoon planner, mostly sunny, a nice and dry mid-August day. Again, only low to mid-80s for highs. Enjoy it. Again, that rain gear may come in handy for the late week, at least a day or two. I'll tell you more about it in your 8-day here in just a few.
Lexington is still recovering after 1 person was killed and 4 more were injured over the weekend. That tragedy happening Saturday evening in Lexington's East End area during a community event. 16-year-old Daishan Robertson was killed and 4 others, including a 4-year-old, were injured in the shooting at Charles Young Park. City leaders are calling on Lexington to come together in the wake of Saturday's deadly mass shooting. East End Day has long been a gathering focused on family, fellowship, and neighborhood pride. Police Chief Lawrence Weathers and One Lexington Director Divine Karama emphasizing that one act of violence should not overshadow everything this community represents. Karama, who was at the park when the shooting happened, spoke emotionally about how events like this have long been off limits for violence. What happened Saturday changed that.
This is a sacred event, an event that regardless of your issues, your conflicts with others, there was always an understanding that at events like this, it was sacred. You always got a pass. Whenever there were women and children present, it was just embedded in the code. And somehow as a culture, we have gotten to a point where that code doesn't exist. And I think that that is indicative of a larger problem that, as the chief and the mayor said, the only way that we can remedy is to continue to come together.
Leaders say they'll continue working with community groups, faith leaders, and residents to address violence while supporting those impacted by the shooting. Bond for the suspect in Saturday's deadly mass shooting in Lexington has been set at $1 million. LEX News evening anchor Evelyn Schultz was in the courtroom yesterday as Demetrius Griffin made his first court appearance.
18-year-old Demetrius Griffin appeared virtually Monday afternoon as his attorney waived his right to formal arraignment and entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. Griffin's charges include murder and multiple counts of assault in connection to the deadly shooting at Charles Young Park Saturday. 4 people were injured, including 2 children. A 5th victim, identified as 16-year-old Daishan Robertson, was killed. Attorney Daniel Whitley told LEX News he'll be representing Griffin.
I think that for a person of his age, I think he's very remorseful and afraid.
Whitley confirmed Griffin turned himself in, saying Lexington police officers helped coordinate a safe surrender.
While the courts will prove and show what he should be punished for, the main thing is that he didn't self-harm himself, and the main thing is that other people are not going to be retaliated against by people making allegations that he's hiding, or that his family's hiding him, or his moms or aunts are hiding him.
Whitley also addressed now deleted social media posts from Griffin's mother in which she suggested he was defending family members.
The facts of that will come out at a later time. But he will say, and we are going to say on behalf of the family, that the mother, while passionate, may have made some statements that are misinterpreted in the way she expressed her thoughts about the case.
Griffin is scheduled to be back in court September 2nd.
A local mental health advocate urging parents to have a difficult conversation with their children about the shooting before they hear it from someone else. She says parents are not expected to have all the right words. Even if your child seems confused, disinterested, or if they just don't understand what happened, it's still important to open the door for that conversation. We're told parents should remind their children that if they see someone in danger, being bullied, or carrying a weapon, they need to tell a trusted adult, even if that friend gets mad at them.
I am the mother of 5. I have 2 children that attend one of the schools where a significant number of the children that were out here on Saturday attend. And I was getting a lot of calls from parents and community members trying to figure out how do we navigate this.
One Lexington and its community partners will offer additional support this afternoon at the Dunbar Community Center for anyone impacted by the shooting. Funeral plans for Dijon Robertson are set. The visitation is planned for 10 this coming Monday morning. His funeral service will follow at noon. That will take place at Consolidated Baptist Church on Russell Cave Road, and the family won't have to worry about any funeral expenses. Local Catholic leader Father Jim Sitchko says that he spoke with Dijon's mother and has offered to cover the cost. This is, of course, a developing story that's sure to continue unfolding in the coming days. We'll continue to cover it. For the latest on the shooting and the community's reaction, head to our website, lex18.com. A third person is facing murder charges in Pulaski County after investigators say they killed a 70-year-old woman. Deputies have arrested 20-year-old McCoy Cheney in connection to the death of Sherry Mitko. This comes after 2 teenage boys were also arrested. Investigators found Mitko dead inside her home on Lower Line Creek Road last week. She'd been shot multiple times. Sheriff Bobby Jones says this was an isolated incident and there is no danger to the public. Police say 7 cars stolen from a Lexington dealership were tracked down in Hardin County with help from a license plate reading camera system. Information from Flock was shared among police departments in Radcliffe, Elizabethtown, and Lexington. Elizabethtown Police Chief Jeremy Thompson said the county's Flock camera system was crucial in helping find the stolen cars. Thompson said his department has implemented policies to ensure responsible use of Flock cameras, including a 30-day data retention policy, even though Kentucky law allows up to 90 days. A measles outbreak is spreading across Kentucky. Health officials confirming cases in Christian, Todd, Trigg, and Washington counties. They say 2 people have been hospitalized with the highly contagious disease. State and local leaders also investigating possible cases in other counties and urge everyone to get the MMR vaccine to protect themselves. While the Fayette County School Board is still grappling with a potential 8-figure budget deficit for the new school year, they did manage to close out one issue at last night's meeting. Our Carly Hogston explains what happened with a vote on Dr. Demetris Liggins' retirement.
Now at the board meeting with the 5-0 vote, that means Dr. Liggins will be retired effective immediately. And board chair Tyler Murphy tells us that now Dr. Bill Bradford will be the interim superintendent.
Our focus right now is working with the interim superintendent to move Fayette County forward, take the steps that we need to take to restore public trust and confidence in our district.
The board will now begin the search for a permanent superintendent. Under Kentucky state law, the district must form a search committee within 30 days.
We'll be committed to engaging the community fully in that process, engaging our staff fully in that process.
Murphy says Bradford will serve until a new superintendent is hired, with no change in his current compensation. During public comment, several audience members called on board members to resign before a new superintendent is hired.
And they should resign immediately. Their one job is to oversee the superintendent, and they failed at that.
And others in attendance, like parent Matthew Veed, says the district's financial crisis has hit close to home.
They have been trying to tell us that this does not impact the classroom, but it has absolutely impacted the classroom.
In Lexington, Carly Hogston, LEX News.
Now to our pet of the day with the Lexington Humane Society. We've got Megan Hawkins and Hannah Farrell. We also have Kyle with West 6th Brewing. And our pet today is Leo. Look at how sweet Leo is. Oh my goodness. Tell me a little bit about him.
So this is Leo. He is about 12 weeks old.
He's so tiny.
He is so tiny. He is so sweet. He came to us just as a little stray boy, found all by himself. And he was a little sickly at the time, but he is in great health now. Aww. And he's super sweet, super social, loves to be held and pet. He's been passed around the green room and everybody meeting him.
I was holding him for a couple minutes and he's so calm and sweet.
Yeah, truly think you would do well in pretty much any home, with family, with kids. Yeah, just a little sweetheart.
And if anyone is interested in him, where can they go to meet him?
So they can come out to our Malcolm campus, which is on Old Frankfort Pike. They can come Tuesday through Sunday. No appointment necessary. Just drop in, say you'd like to meet Leo or any of our adoptable pets, and one of our adoption specialists can help you.
Awesome. And we also have quite a few events coming up to benefit the Lexington Humane Society. Let's talk about Bruce for Rescues, Kyle.
Yeah, so Bruce for Rescues, we're going in year 3. It's a great partnership with these guys at the Lexington Humane Society. Of course, 2 alumni here, Brutus and Hazel.
They're characters.
So, yeah, it's just a great way to be able to give back without saying, like, here's a bucket, let's put something in it. So it's a great way for us as a brewery to give back to not only Lexington Humane Society, we do a lot with other nonprofits, but it's just like drink a beer, give back, and support what they're doing because, like you said, you find a stray cat or stray dog, bill's on them, right, at the end of the day. So we're trying to find out what can we do to support them to do the great work they do to provide great animals, because my 2 dogs have been amazing from the Lexington Humane Society. So, yeah, we just want to do what we can as a brewery and as a partner to them as a community for Lexington.
Sure. We're so grateful for this partnership, and it's a great way to have fun. We'll have 2 sessions of puppy yoga that day. You can go to our website to sign up. Beer garden trivia that evening. Info sessions, meet adoptable dogs. But like you said, various fun ways to give back and contribute at the same time without an actual donation.
Awesome. And this is all happening this weekend at West 6th,
August
correct?
23rd.
Yes.
August 23rd.
It starts, so we have first puppy yoga session, 10 to 11, second, 11 to 12. Then the Humane Society come down and just talk about all the great programs that they do. A lot of people don't realize you can go and just, if you just look lonely, you can take a dog out for a walk and stuff like that. Training, kittens, barn cats. So it's just like you get to learn about all the other stuff because people just think adoption. But there's also other great programs that they do.
Kyle took the words out of my mouth. This is great.
You're all on the same vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
We also have the doggy paddle coming up at the end of August. Let's talk a bit about
Doggy paddle's coming up Saturday, September 12th, after the pool's closed for Labor Day at Southland Pool. You can go to our website to sign up for that. We have 3 different sessions throughout the day. We'll have vendors there, music, food. It's just a great time for your dog.
Awesome. Wow. Well, you guys, thank you so much for bringing in such sweet furry friends
I think Brian is already exhausted. The event.
Yeah. Well, and, just being on camera.
His social calendar ain't full.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Americans headed to the beach before the end of the summer season are on alert for new threat coming up. What you need to know about the rise of stingray attacks across the country. But first, we're going to check those lottery jackpots. The Kentucky Mega Millions jackpot amount is $100 million, and the Kentucky Powerball jackpot amount is $48 million. We'll be right back.
Unlock your body's natural healing with PRP in regenerative medicine. PRP therapy offers a natural solution using your own platelet-rich plasma to promote tissue repair, reduce chronic inflammation, pain, and accelerate healing.
Experience improved mobility and less pain with personalized treatments that support long-term recovery. Regenerate, restore, and move pain-free with PRP today.
Book your free consultation with us online or give us a call. Your transformation awaits.
No running. Having a merman as a lifeguard, that's a power move.
Hiring America's largest injury law firm for your injury, that's also a power move. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Jesse Palmer. Emmett Smith. Both of us together? This must be some kind of TV fantasy.
Nope, it's reality. Tableau reality. Tableau lets you watch, pause, and record live TV subscription free.
Pause you, Jesse. I'm here for 100+ channels. News, reality, movies, free live sports. Plus, it's game time.
Tableau. It's not fantasy, it's reality.
And a smart play.
Learn more at tableautv.com.
The MVP of TV.
Friday nights are for the WNBA on Ion. The Lynx square off with the Mystics. Then the Fire meet the Tempo. Coverage begins tonight at 7. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion. Presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You and I are going for a long ride.
Might be dangerous. You talk me into it.
All right. Start talking. Ready.
I'll leave that up to Nate.
I didn't hear anybody nod. This mask stands for justice.
How about the next clap of thunder?
That answer your question?
Are you still alive? You didn't exactly turn your back. I'll be back.
Friday nights are for the WNBA on Ion. The Lynx square off with the Mystics.
Oh my goodness, Shakira Austin!
Then the Fire meet the Tempo. Coverage begins Friday at 7. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion.
There are moments when it gets scary.
You hear shooting down there?
And the important thing to do is not panic. Be dynamic.
They're here improving their skills for how to get through Russian minefields.
I love that Scripps News gives me the opportunity to go where the stories are. You meet the most amazing people, everyday individuals whose stories take bravery to tell. These are stories the world should know about.
Jason Bellini, Scripps News.
Watch Jason Bellini, streaming on Scripps News.
So what do you have in store for me today?
The best man just got a little better.
Getting ready for my big fight.
Who are you about to get in the ring with, arthritis?
Just being a Foxworthy.
Well, just knock it off.
Anything is possible!
It's clear I did it again.
You keep me coming back for more.
Women's professional baseball is here on the Scripps Sports Network. The inaugural season. 4 trailblazing teams. Play ball. Watch the Women's Professional Baseball League on Scripps Sports Network.
A great change of pace on this Tuesday weather-wise here in central and eastern Kentucky. You could feel it stepping outside, lower humidity levels, and more importantly, dry. And that's going to stick around as we go through this Tuesday afternoon. So get out and enjoy it. Wednesday night into Thursday, another system coming in. That could mean a few showers and storms. But looking ahead to the weekend, heading into the latter part of the month here, we've got some pretty comfortable air overall on tap. So really good news in that regard. Another bit of good news, high pressure, which is sitting right over the western part of the Ohio Valley, clockwise flow around it. That's kicking in that north to eventually northeast wind. And that's why when you stepped out this morning, you felt a little less in the way of humidity compared to what we've seen over the past several days. And the high will drift eastward as we progress through the rest of this Tuesday. So enjoy the quiet weather while it lasts. future track indicating tomorrow morning quiet as well, but a little deeper into the afternoon. Wants to bring a few showers in here. I think it may be a little quick with that. If anything, a few scattered clouds, more so tomorrow evening during the overnight with this boundary moving in. And of course, we start to see a bit of a return flow. Yeah, it's still going to be muggy, and I think you'll begin to feel it a little bit more heading into the day on Thursday. But beyond this weekend, we've got a secondary front that's going to sweep through, and that may be like a squeegee that'll really get rid of the humidity. I mean, it could be super comfortable for late August, rolling on into early next week. First things first, little wave of energy helping to enhance some of the scattered showers and storms. I think the better chances will be across southern southeast Kentucky. A little convergence in the mountains, a little mid-level wave out ahead of this next front. That could mean a shower or two in the southeast. Notice our rainfall totals between now and the weekend, just not looking at anything major, which is great because we need the chance to dry out. So we're dry today. Again, the chance is very low in tomorrow. I think Thursday is going to be our day. And good news for the upcoming weekend, the chances should be relatively low for any outdoor plans. Adding to the positivity here, our average high is now down to 86, and we're going to be right on it on Wednesday tomorrow. But other than that, I mean, look at temperatures a little bit below average for this time of the year. Jumping ahead to the weekend, Friday evening, high school football, week 1 of the 2026 season already. Feature track here in the extended, showing again this little wave moving through. I think most of the activity will be off to the north, and then here comes that front on Sunday. And again, just think of a big giant squeegee that just sweeps all of the humidity out of the area, and another area of high pressure is going to build in early next week, and that is going to mean a really comfortable stretch of weather. Low 80s and low humidity levels. We do not get that very often during the latter part of August. Next 3 days, again, looking pretty good. I think mainly dry tomorrow. It's really tomorrow night into Thursday where we'll see the best chance of scattered showers and storms. Again, high school football kicking off on Friday. Checking out your 8-day here. Overall, the weekend looking good, and those temperatures feeling fantastic heading into early next week with afternoon highs in the low 80s.
When you're hurting, trying to make solid decisions, you need an advocate. You need someone who genuinely listens, understands your needs. Your advocate is Golden. Dale Golden and Laura Clay Parker have built a team who have extensive experience defending insurance companies. Now they're on your side. Having someone who knows the inside of the insurance business is golden. Your advocate is Golden. Golden Law.
Let's have some fun. Saturday nights, the NWSL is live on ION. It's game on. It's time to kick things up a notch. Yes! Every Saturday, jaw-dropping moves, killer saves, denied, world-class goals. This is absolutely electric. And the brightest stars in the game. Sophia Wilson! The new Saturday Night Out is on ION all season long. Find ION wherever you watch.
It's on ION.
Meet Tablo, a simple way to watch broadcast TV plus free streaming channels, subscription free.
I almost didn't believe when I saw it as just a one-time fee for the device. So in this age of subscriptions for everything, that was something that really appealed to us.
Well, I use Tablo in my home since I wake up, actually. So it's kind of like everywhere. I'm always connected to Tablo.
Order Tablo for a one-time payment of $99.95. No monthly fees and no contracts. Tablo, pay once and watch forever.
So what do you have in store for me today?
The best man just got a little better.
Getting ready for my big fight.
Who are you about to get in the ring with, arthritis?
Just being a Foxworthy.
Well, just knock it off. Anything impossible!
It's clear I did it again.
You keep me coming back for more.
This isn't your typical news show. I want to go off script to the guy who's on the front lines.
The rules have changed for us as journalists?
Ask yourself, what's going on?
You and I are going for a long ride.
Might be dangerous. You talk me into it.
All right. Start talking.
Ready.
I'll leave that up to Nate.
I didn't hear anybody nod. This mask stands for justice.
How about the next clap of thunder?
That answer your question?
Are you still alive? You didn't exactly turn your back.
I'll be back.
Women's professional baseball is here on the Scripps Sports Network. The inaugural season. 4 trailblazing teams. Play ball. Watch the Women's Professional Baseball League on Scripps Sports Network.
We are for places of awe and wonder. For monuments and stories that bind us together. We are the National Park Foundation, and with your support, we protect our country's most treasured places. For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
There's another danger beachgoers need to be aware of as the summer winds down. Stingray attacks are on the rise off both coasts. Sam Champion explains what you need to know to avoid the wildlife.
Large groups or fevers of stingrays are on the move from coast to coast. Southern California is seeing a significant increase in the number of beachgoers stung by the barbs found on the tails of stingrays. Jake Heyman was injured at Bolsa Chica Beach while trying to learn to surf during a vacation.
What at first I thought was like a sharp piece of glass or like a stick or something. Stabbed me pretty good. Checked out my foot and it was bleeding pretty good from the probably half-inch cut that I had gotten.
Bolsa Chica and Huntington State beaches reporting more than 3,100 incidents so far this year. That's twice the number reported for all of 2025.
We can absolutely see serious stingray stings. And so we can provide really warm water for patients to soak their foot in. And what that warm water does, what that heat does, is it denatures that protein-based venom, and that decreases the pain.
This one's ready to go. I need another bucket.
In Orange County Seal Beach, researchers taking to the shores using nets to capture dozens of stingrays and clipping off those sharp barbs. That's safer for humans, but the barbs are the way stingrays defend themselves. Experts say there is a reason for this surge.
Round rays like to live close to shore, they essentially enjoy the same areas that our beachgoers enjoy. They generally like the water to be a little bit warmer. When the water warms, there's likely to be an influx of animals moving further north with that water. So there's a higher concentration, and that we think can be attributed to the strong El Nino.
Tickets for the fall meet of Lexington's iconic horse track are now on sale. Sales started at 9 for Keeneland. According to its website, Keeneland's 2026 fall meet opens Friday, October 2nd, continuing through Saturday, October 24th. No racing will be held, of course, Mondays or Tuesdays. Keeneland says the fall meet includes 22 stakes worth a total of $10.7 million, including 8 Breeders' Cup win-and-you're-in races. The Jonas Brothers are coming back to Lexington. The group will perform at Rupp Arena as part of their Burning Up 45 City Tour. The Jonas Brothers have sold more than 20 million albums worldwide. They'll hit the stage at Rupp on Saturday, October 17th. Pre-sale tickets are up for grabs starting today.
Big Friday nights are for the WNBA on Ion. The Lynx square off with the Mystics. Then the Fire meet the Tempo. Coverage begins tonight at 7. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion. Presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do you seek salvation?
I think some people are beyond redemption.
You shall be redeemed.
Redemption! Drawn by the iron horse, darkening the landscape with its smoky breath.
Come here for revenge.
I want justice. Announcing to the world with its piercing scream that we are a great people who can accomplish great things.
Find Grid on your channel guide or stream free on Grid Extra.
The Upshot League is now on Scripps Sports Network, a new professional women's basketball league.
This is the league of opportunity, and we are so excited.
Watch the Upshot League on Scripps Sports Network.
We are for places of awe and wonder. For monuments and stories that bind us together. We
are the National Park Foundation, and with your support, we protect our country's most treasured places. For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
There are moments when it gets scary.
You hear shooting down there?
And the important thing to do is not panic, be dynamic.
They're here improving their skills for how to get through Russian minefields.
I love that Scripps News gives me the opportunity to go where the stories are. You meet the most amazing people, everyday individuals whose stories take bravery to tell. These are stories the world should know about.
Jason Bellini, Scripps News.
Watch Jason Bellini streaming on Scripps News.
Friday nights are for the WNBA on Ion. The Lynx square off with the Mystics.
Oh my goodness, Shakira Austin!
Then the Fire meet the Tempo.
Cha-ching, Mabry!
Coverage begins Friday at 7. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion. Ion is the home of women's sports. We celebrate the trailblazers, the risk takers, the game changers, and the history makers. Every game, every moment. It's her time on Ion, the home of women's sports.
At Kroger, you can save up to $35 per fill-up when you redeem your points at the pump. And when you earn points for almost every purchase, the savings add up fast. Shop, earn, and save today. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Count on LEX News.
Good afternoon. I'm Annie Brown. Just days after a deadly mass shooting, a Lexington neighborhood is still trying to find answers about what happened. We're finding out how a community empowerment project is supporting those affected by violence.
Mother Nature throwing a lot of rain at us lately, but finally a much-needed break out there on this Tuesday with high pressure. Enjoy it while it lasts. We may need the rain gear sooner than you think. That 8-day forecast is on the way.
And there's new information about the sudden death of actress Hayden Panettiere, what we know now after a coroner's report was released. This is LEX News at 12:30. One Lexington is just one of the community programs reaching out to those affected by Saturday's mass shooting in Charles Young Park in Lexington's East End neighborhood. 16-year-old Dijon Robertson was killed in the shooting. 4 others, including a 4-year-old, were injured. Lexington Metro reporter Anna Medina spoke with those of the West End Community Empowerment Project about the type of person Robertson was and the impact he leaves behind.
He was always determined to exceed expectation.
Dora Hudson, the voluntary executive director at West End Community Empowerment Project, is reflecting on the memory of 16-year-old Dijon Robertson.
One of the things I remember the most about Dijon was his attentive to his mother, who was in a wheelchair. I thought that was a fine representation of a young man his age, because a lot of times kids are embarrassed about situations like that. But he was awesome with her. He was awesome with our younger kids.
Robertson was shot and killed over the weekend in a mass shooting that injured several others.
He had an enthusiasm, he was creative, and he was willing to learn.
Founded in 1995, the nonprofit WeSEP shifted its focus from serving community adults to focusing on youth programs. Robertson later becoming a part of the program through the Urban County government.
He was always willing to help, and that's why I always seen him, was always willing.
But for Hudson, the loss of Robertson hits close to home, feeling the impact of gun violence firsthand.
He was my oldest son, too, so I know what his mother is going through. It's her oldest child. And actually, it happened on the East.
Hudson says at this time, she prays for peace for everyone involved, especially the mothers who are now left with endless questions.
Both had situations that they thought had not been dealt with correctly. And I think that they're going to have to come to some common ground that we both lose. Everybody loses. The community loses.
In Lexington, Anna Medina, LEX News.
A city group aimed at preventing youth gun violence is stepping up to help Lexington students during this difficult time. Members of One Lexington greeted students at several Lexington schools yesterday morning. Director Divine Karama welcomed kids outside William Wells Brown Elementary. His team wanting to offer comfort to students arriving for class. Karama says the violence at the park deeply affected the entire city.
Being broad daylight, so many kids present, to me, it was the equivalent of a school shooting. Yeah. The impact, the residual impact.
Karama said since Saturday's shooting, more people are reaching out to get involved with his team, and he believes this new support will ultimately help save lives. Days of rain, wind, and severe weather are finally behind us. Meteorologist TG Shuck joins us with a look at some of the nice weather we can expect today. Hey, TG.
Hey, Annie, yeah, it's hard to get your head around the fact that we're not looking at any rain today. That has been the rarity of late with all the active weather here in central and eastern Kentucky. A quiet Tuesday at daybreak, pretty shot from Mary Howard here in central Kentucky. It was a beautiful sunrise, and it felt really good as well. Yeah, we still have a little bit of humidity around, but as you stepped out this morning, a nice breeze, and it felt pretty good to say the least. High pressure and control just to our northwest, and that's going to be responsible for a really nice afternoon. Highly encourage you to get out and enjoy it while it lasts. We're going to be quiet to begin things tomorrow morning, and our future track is trying to bring in maybe a shower or two. I think if anything, the air mass will be fairly dry to surface, so clouds more than anything, but with this boundary in place, that's going to mean some additional rain and storm chances. Dew points, of course, they are key here to keeping things comfortable. We'll see that this afternoon, and not bad tomorrow, but Thursday with that southerly flow, that's really going to increase those. But once that front drops in, you see those wind streams coming out of the north, indicating some drier air working in. So that's really going to help us out. Rest of your afternoon looking great. Get out and enjoy it. Highs in the low to mid 80s, and should feel pretty fantastic here in central and eastern Kentucky.
New details have been released in the death of actress Hayden Panettiere. A coroner saying there were no signs of trauma when she was found unresponsive in an apartment in Greenville, South Carolina. Trevor Alt has the latest.
We're learning new details in the shocking death of star actress Hayden Panettiere.
Cardiac arrest just in Millwall, 701 Ainsley Ridge Road.
Audio captures first responders rushing to the apartment complex where the 36-year-old was found unresponsive Sunday.
CPR is in progress.
And there were a bunch of people in the halls, frantic, and I had heard something about a collapse.
On Monday, the coroner's office completed an autopsy saying the cause of death is still pending, but no signs of trauma were discovered that would have contributed to the death. And the Greenville Police Department says their preliminary investigation did not produce evidence of foul play or suspicious circumstance. Fans and neighbors gathering near the apartment where Hayden was staying, a growing memorial honoring the late actress. She grew up in front of the camera, appearing in Remember the Titans at just 10 years old.
Morning.
Where's your dad?
He's in his office.
Panettiere leaves behind her 11-year-old daughter, Kaya. In her memoir, released just months ago, she was open about her struggles with severe postpartum depression and addiction, talking to our Stephanie Ramos in May.
It just started kind of spilling out of me, these stories, naturally as I went through this, and I realized how many people needed to hear it.
Now an outpouring of tributes in Hollywood, her Scream 4 co-star Neve Campbell saying, "I found Hayden to be really kind and funny and brought a magnetic energy to set. She was a true talent, which shows in the decades she worked in such a short life." And Nashville co-star Connie Britton writing, "This was Hayden, bursting with brilliance, shining so bright. I have no words for this sad song, just heartbreak. I love you, girl. Sleep easy now." We also received a statement from Hayden's personal representative and her friend Casey, who said Hayden was the fiercest warrior I've ever known, and we are united in celebrating her incredible kindness, her strength, and the beautiful person she was. Trevor Alt, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Sunshine and end of summer temperatures are in the bluegrass today. Meteorologist TG Shuck times out how long the good conditions will last. That's coming up in your full storm tracker forecast next at 12:30.
Women's professional baseball is here on the Scripps Sports Network. The inaugural season. 4 trailblazing teams. Play ball. Watch the Women's Professional Baseball League on Scripps Sports Network.
Here we go. Let's have some fun.
Saturday nights, the NWSL is live on ION.
It's game on.
It's time to kick things up a notch.
Yes!
Every Saturday, jaw-dropping moves. Killer saves.
Denied!
World-class goals.
This is absolutely electric.
And the brightest stars in the game.
Sophia Wilson!
The new Saturday Night Out is on ION all season long. Find ION wherever you watch.
It's on ION.
I was born for this moment. I want the glory.
Friday nights, the WNBA is live on ION. The biggest ballers in the game are here.
For this moment.
The spotlight is brighter than ever. The stars.
Oh my!
The shots.
It's a three.
The moments.
22 has done it again.
We are here. The WNBA on Ion. Friday nights, all season long. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion.
The Upshot League is now on Scripps Sports Network, a new professional women's basketball league.
This is the league of opportunity, and we are so excited.
Watch The Upshot League on Scripps Sports Network.
We are for places of awe and wonder. For monuments and stories that bind us together. We are the National Park Foundation, and with your support, we protect our country's most treasured places. For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
Friday nights are for the WNBA on Ion. The Lynx square off with the Mystics. Then the Fire meet the Tempo. Coverage begins Friday at 7. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion. Presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This isn't your typical news show, just the biggest stories of the week and lots of surprises. I want to go off script to the guy who's on the front lines.
The rules have changed for us as journalists?
Hey, Stephanie, you're a viewer. What do you think of this?
Excuse me, Senator.
Catch us up. What's going on?
Just what the doctor ordered on this Tuesday here in central and eastern Kentucky. The active weather pattern finally getting a break from that little parting shot from Mother Nature last evening. This from Terrell Winters in Boyle County. Awesome shot of a shelf cloud, that batch of gusty showers that worked through the bluegrass region, including Lexington during the early part of the evening, and then points to the south. Some gusty winds and torrential rain. Had a few issues in far southeastern Kentucky, but a much different story out there on this Tuesday. We got high pressure sitting just off to our northwest, and that was responsible for a little more of a comfortable morning for this time of the year with that north to northeast flow. And as a result, that's setting us up for a delightful afternoon. Future track indicating that high will slide right overhead. So it will be an afternoon and evening to get out and enjoy it for the first time in several days, not having to be concerned at all with any rainfall chances. Won't last long. We're quiet for your Wednesday morning. Our feature track indicating some rain trying to sneak in here by tomorrow afternoon. I think it's a little quick, and you also have to remember we've got some drier air at the surface that we'll have to overcome. If anything, clouds will increase later in the day, but with this boundary dropping in and the moisture increasing, that's going to put the window Wednesday night into Thursday back in play for some additional rain and storms. We've got the end of the weekend to look forward to as far as getting rid of some additional humidity that'll be around. Looking ahead here, scattered showers and storms, and then a little bit of a mid-level wave, some convergence in the mountains. That could mean a few scattered showers into Friday in the southeastern mountains. I think a lot of the area is going to be dry. Good finish to the week. And, of course, we got high school football kicking off on Friday evening across the Commonwealth. I think we'll be in pretty good shape for it. Only exception being maybe southeastern Kentucky with dodging a shower or two. Not a whole lot of organized rain as you see here. So your rainfall chances, again, nothing today, very low end tomorrow. And if anything, that'll be late. Thursday, a pretty solid chance. And then again, on the lower end this weekend. And the other part of it, speaking of the lower end, look at our average highs, 86. We're going to be right on it tomorrow. But for the latter part of August, pretty unusual to see an extended stretch where temperatures are only going to be in the low to mid 80s, and many of those days will be dry. Now, I mentioned that little mid-level wave here kind of scooting ahead of this weak front. Some of the data trying to squeeze out a shower on Saturday. I really think we're going to be in pretty good shape overall. But what this front will do, it is going to sweep the bit of humidity we have in place out of the area. So as a result, not only will we see some very mild temperatures for late August, it's going to be super duper comfortable as well. Again, especially for the latter part of the month. So over the next 3 days, again, we'll ramp the storm chances up tomorrow night and into the day on Thursday. Checking out your 8-day forecast. Again, looking pretty good overall. Just a very low-end chance Saturday, Sunday, and fantastic early next week. Low humidity and those afternoon highs only into the low 80s.
Unlock your body's natural healing with PRP in regenerative medicine. PRP therapy offers a natural solution using your own platelet-rich plasma to promote tissue repair, reduce chronic inflammation, pain, and accelerate healing.
Experience improved mobility and less pain with personalized treatments that support long-term recovery. Regenerate, restore, and move pain-free with PRP today.
Book your free consultation with us online or give us a call. Your transformation awaits.
Friday nights are for the WNBA on Ion. The Lynx square off with the Mystics.
Oh my goodness, Shakira Austin!
Then the Fire meet the Tempo.
Cha-ching, Mabry!
Coverage begins tonight at 7. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion.
You and I are going for a long ride.
Might be dangerous. You talk me into it.
All right. Start talking.
Ready. I'll leave that up to Nate.
I didn't hear anybody nod. This mask stands for justice.
How about the next clap of thunder?
Answer your question.
Are you still alive?
You didn't exactly turn your back.
I'll be back.
The Scripps Sports Network is your home for non-stop action.
Is this it? It is!
Every day of the week, your favorite sports are all in one place. The Scripps Sports Network, bringing you closer to the game.
So what do you have in store for me today?
The best man just got a little better.
Getting ready for my big fight.
Who you about to get in the ring with, arthritis?
Just being a Foxworthy.
Well, just knock it off. Anything is possible!
It's clear I did it again.
You keep me coming back for more.
We are for places of awe and wonder. For monuments and stories that bind us together. We are the National Park Foundation, and with your support, we protect our country's most treasured places. For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
Friday nights are for the WNBA on Ion. The Lynx square off with the Mystics. Then the Fire meet the Tempo. Coverage begins Friday at 7. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion. Presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You can try your luck with more than 900 games. Enjoy live harness racing and more at Red Mile Gaming and Racing in Lexington. The home of the world's second oldest harness racing track also has some great events coming up that are fun for the whole family. Here to tell us all about it are Mary Catherine Jones, the Vice President of Operations, and Madeline Gatewood, Marketing and Events Specialist. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us. Happy to be here.
So let's start off because you do have a lot of things going on. Sunday Night Lights, that's something that people are going to be able to enjoy the entire month.
That's right. In fact, all the way through the first weekend in October. So we are racing every Sunday now through October, 5:05 post time. And what's great about Sunday Night Lights is that it's free admission. Great for the whole family. We've got $3 beers, hot dogs, ice cream, live entertainment, and of course, the most beautiful spectacle of all, which is the harness racing.
You also have a fun event that's coming up that gives back to the community, and that is the T-Rex races that benefits the Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Bluegrass.
We're so excited to be able to partner with Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Bluegrass. Such a great organization, and just such a fun day. I mean, is there anything cuter than adults and kids running around in inflatable T-Rex costumes? It's hilarious. This is, I think, our third year to do it.
Yes, I think our third year, and we're super excited.
Yeah, and it's great. You can sign up on our website to enter into the race. So you have to bring your own inflatable costume, but it is truly the funniest experience. We are so happy to be able to do this again with Big Brothers Big Sisters.
And when is that?
That is September 30th.
August 30th.
Excuse me, August 30th.
Yes.
August. You also have Heroes Night at the races, and how will people be able to take part in that?
Yeah, Heroes Night at the races is a really fun event. We do a competition between local firefighters and police departments. So that is free to come watch, free to cheer on your favorite team, and just enjoy a night supporting our, local veterans.
They even do a sulky pole. So they get the cars and they do a sulky pole. It's really cute.
So in addition to all these great events that are fun for the whole family, of course, you have the world's second oldest harness racing track. You have gambling. What are all the ways just that people can enjoy the Red Mile right now?
You name it, we've got it. We are open 24/7 on the weekends, so we are round-the-clock fun for everybody on the weekends. And we have over 900 games, as you mentioned. We have the Caesars Sportsbook in Red Mile. Football season is about to kick off, so get ready for that in August. And then, of course, we have giveaways all the time. We have live entertainment on our gaming floor, food and beverage. We have truly something for everybody at all times.
So for people who've never been to the Red Mile, tell them where to find you and also just where they can get more information and a rundown of all the fun.
RedMileKY.com is our website, and then come see us at 1200 Red Mile Road. Red Mile and Broadway, Red Mile and Versailles Road, those are our cross streets. Again, we have something going on pretty much all the time. So you're bored, it's rainy, it's hot, come see us. We have something for everybody.
You and I are going for a long ride.
Might be dangerous. You talk me into it.
All right. Start talking. Ready.
I'll leave that up to Nate.
I didn't hear anybody nod. This mask stands for justice.
How about the next clap of thunder?
That answer your question?
Are you still alive? You didn't exactly turn your back. I'll be back.
Killer's on the loose. We gotta find him.
We've got 30 minutes before he strikes again.
They're officially on the clock now.
Why start killing again now?
We just found a connection.
Go building to building, door to door.
I'll do a cursory examination.
We're right on the killer's tail.
I think you just found our serial killer.
Friday nights are for the WNBA on Ion. The Lynx square off with the Mystics.
Oh my goodness, Shakira Austin!
Then the Fire meet the Tempo.
Cha-ching, Mabry.
Coverage begins Friday at 7. Find Ion wherever you watch. It's on Ion. Ion is the home of women's sports. We celebrate the trailblazers, the risk takers, the game changers, and the history makers. Every game, every moment. It's her time on Ion, the home of women's sports.
This isn't your typical news show, just the biggest stories of the week and lots of surprises. I want to go off script to the guy who's on the front lines.
The rules have changed for us as journalists?
Hey, Stephanie, you're a viewer. What do you think of this?
Excuse me, Senator.
Catch us up. What's going on?
So what do you have in store for me today?
The best man just got a little better.
Getting ready for my big fight.
Who are you about to get in the ring with, arthritis?
Just being a Foxworthy.
Well, just knock it off.
Anything is possible!
It's clear, I did it again.
You keep me coming back for more.
BLUESAMMY.
Fan Day is tonight's Big Blue Story, presented by CHI St. Joseph Hill.
You already knew Blue was going to get in. Hundreds of fans lined up at Kroger Field Saturday to meet the team after the day's closed scrimmage. Players and coaches signing autographs and interacting with some of their biggest supporters as excitement builds for Will Stein's first season in the Bluegrass.
It's awesome. A lot of times you don't get to do it unless you're roasting the field, but that we're going to do after the Alabama game. You don't get a chance to interact, so it's awesome. Awesome for the fans.
If if you get a chance, you have to take it, and no matter how good the team is or how bad the team is, BBN will show up in numbers.
More of a football guy, and these are my people, so I came out here and to support them. And
everybody, regardless who you're a fan of, drinks the Kool-Aid in the off season. This just tastes different. It feels different. Stein is bringing so much energy.
Kentucky women's soccer is 2-0 to start the year. Scoring has come easily for those Cats so far.
They've outscored their first two opponents 11-2. How about today? It was a 5-2 victory over Kent State.
The Golden Flashes flashed first, finding the back of the net just 7 minutes into the contest, but the Wildcats quick to respond. Teams were tied at the break 1-1. Second half opened the floodgates. 5 more goals in the final 45 minutes of action. 4 by the Wildcats, including 2 that came within 2 minutes of each other. The Cats leave a soggy pitch with the win 5-2.
Today's game was originally set to be played last night, but Mother Nature had other plans. So when the last-minute storm caused that shift in schedule to this morning, well, let's just say some of our friends with UK Athletics learned the true meaning of the phrase, other duties as assigned.
All of those flash flood warnings, all of those green boxes, and even here in Fayette County, we have a flash flood warning, and off into parts of Scott and Bourbon County.
We obviously waited a while. We were waiting till 9 to kind of see the weather out, but it was not letting up. So Chris Schultz was helping me out with scoring.
Yes, both on goal.
He immediately went in the group chat that we have for our whole office and was like, hey, we need some help tomorrow. We had so many awesome people jump in.
Kent, 17 for 2, 25 for 19.
Right on time, right as they should, and I feel like that's what makes our office so special.
I was not prepared for that. I did have coffee with some honey, like a good, music person. I think it was at least 20 seconds. That fourth one was at least 20 seconds. We use the word family a lot around here, but it's a real thing. We all share our lives together because we're all working so much. And when somebody asks you to step up and help them out, you do it. You don't really ask any questions. You just show up. That's just kind of how we do things here at UK Athletics. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not aware as probably as much as you guys are, and that's probably their job that I'm not aware as much.